Hey everyone, it's RetroLooker, and today we are playing The Last of Us Left Behind. Now, The Last of Us 2 is coming out in less than a month, and I am very, very excited. So I wanted to play through The Last of Us and The Last of Us Left Behind in preparation for playing The Last of Us 2. Now, I'm very excited. I've got The Last of Us Collector's Edition coming. We're going to be doing an unboxing on the channel. We're going to be playing through the whole game on the channel as well. I've also got the limited edition PlayStation Pro Last of Us Edition coming as well, so I'm very excited about that. Again, there'll be an unboxing on the channel of it, setting it up and everything. Super excited. The Last of Us is one of my favourite games ever, and a lot of people don't like it or say it's overrated or so on, and I agree it has problems, limitations even, but the storytelling involved is just, for me, you can't compete with it. I don't know what it is about it, I don't know, it just connects with me, and I know so many other people who it's their favourite game, the game of the decade, the game of the century, however you want to put it, but in this game, not only are the characters relatable, but the environments, the textures, you know, I did a lot of urban exploration over the past 15 years, and this scene right here, you know, I've been in a house just like that. The window's broken, old wooden window frame, the ivy and the nettles and the brambles growing in through the window, the rotted out windowsill, the wallpaper cracking off. They've really done a great job and clearly put in a lot of research into abandoned buildings, you know, those kind of textures and things like that, and it really shows. So today we're going to be playing Left Behind first. Now I know Left Behind was the DLC that came out after Last of Us, but it was a prequel, so we're going to be jumping into that first to find out about what happened before, just to set the tone for the rest of the game. So let's jump right in, and I haven't played it in a long time actually, so a lot of it's going to be new to me. We're not going for speed runs or all the collectibles or anything like that, trophies. We're just going to be playing for the fun of it. We're going to be playing for the journey and the story, and that is it. And let's jump right in. I'm really excited.
What? Fireflies?
Get down!
Oh! Who the fuck are these guys?
Asshole!
Stay the fuck back! Joel! Put your arm around me. Come on. I think we're safe. Joel? Joel? Shit. Joel, here. Ah, get up, get up, get up. You gotta tell me what to do. Come on. You gotta get up. Joel?
Okay. I mean, just those first few scenes are like so powerful, even though they're from the game itself.
Riley?
Ow! I landed on my hip.
What the hell? I thought I was bitten.
I know. It was kind of awesome. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
I haven't seen you, and I don't even know how long.
45 days. Well, 46, technically. Wanna know what I've been up to?
All this time, I thought you were dead.
Yeah. Here. Look.
No way.
Still no roommate? I had to sleep under Liz for 3 years, and you know how bad that girl smelled.
You're a firefly.
You still have it up. What are you doing?
I'm making sure I don't get caught with a firefly in my room.
Relax. There are no soldiers on the entire floor.
Here, congrats.
Hey. Are we cool?
Are we cool?
I disappeared and you're mad. And I owe you an explanation. Let's get out of here and I'll tell you all about it.
It's almost morning, and I have military drills. You know, where we learn how to kill fireflies.
Put some pants on and let's go.
I'm so dumb.
Oh, come on. When have we ever gotten into trouble?
Shit. Come on, give me something. Fuck! Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put you on your side. Jesus. I should buy us some time. I'll find something to stitch you up, okay? Callus, keep an eye on him. I'll be back in a flash. Promise. I totally got this. All right, now where the fuck do I go?
Okay, so this bit is set in an abandoned mall, and the other character, Joel, has been injured, and Ellie, at the young age, has to go out and find medicine or sewing kit, something to stitch Joel's wounds up. This is the PS4 remastered version, and the graphics are just fantastic, and for how old the game is, even on PS3, it hasn't really aged at all, and I can't wait to see the new one. But the attention to detail that they put in, so Ellie is cold, she's shaking, you can see the breath coming out of her nose, and there's like snow on her hair and on her clothes. It's really good, really well done. So we're in an abandoned mall, and she has to go off and find some form of medical supplies or a sewing kit or something to help Joel. But this was also where she got bitten and infected. So let's go off and explore and try and find the medical supplies we need, and also we will be living through the flashbacks to the events before The Last of Us. So let's get going, shall we? I don't even know where to start. So let's have a look down on the ground floor first. I mean, the attention to detail is really great. Like, if you look around on these, you can actually read those. Which in a lot of games, they don't bother with that kind of attention to detail. They just sort of blur it out because it's not, character detail or important detail. But, you can see all the writing there. You can see the reeds, the grass, individual blades of grass. It's like really cool. So let's have a look around. Okay, the pharmacy, that would be. I've put the hints on in that because I haven't played in a long time and I don't know the controls all that well anymore. So the pharmacy would be a good place to start finding medicine for Joel. Okay, so we're looking for the pharmacy, and I'm gathering we might have to go up the stairs. Something I always like about games where the attention to detail is when characters are going upstairs. and whether they just sort of do this while they float up the stairs, or they actually like put their foot one in front of another on each step, and that's fantastic. Well done, Naughty Dog. So, pharmacy. And this clearly used to be a military checkpoint of some description after the outbreak began. And as we saw from the beginning, Ellie was in some form of military school to help fight zombies and the Firefly resistance. But from what I remember from the story, Ellie was actually born into the apocalypse, so she doesn't know any different. Okay, there's some zombies around, or... Going slow. So cool, because even though I, like, remember and, oh shit, that's not how you pick stuff up.
Weston's Pharmacy. That sounds promising.
Okay, so we can throw bricks to create distractions. Let's see if we can break this window. Just out of curiosity, because they do a lot of attention to detail, so I'm curious. You know, this is very 3D, these aren't just painted on. I wonder if we can break the window at risk of attracting zombies. Nope. Broke clean on the glass. That's fine though, I mean, it's stuff that's gonna come with over the years of attention to detail. Right, so let's go inside, shall we? Trying to remember the controls. And I love the seamless, like, cut from room to room, so it's not like we have to go into a loading screen or anything. Okay, so pharmacy. God, he scared me. We're gonna be looking for... Is that medicine?
What the hell? Did you just swallow the pills and leave the bottle?
Probably. So we got some like nail varnish, some soda machines, old posters, some more beauty products, hair dryers and things, all the useless things that are not going to be of any use in an apocalypse.
Anything? Anything? Nothing.
I mean, you know, because Ellie was born into this and it was so many years later, like 15, 16 years later, if I remember, these stores are going to have been picked dry long ago. And there probably isn't going to be anything left.
Of course. Everything's picked clean.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, we can probably make some medicine or antiseptic or something in a bit. Like I said, I've done my fair share of urban exploration over the years, and this is pretty much what abandoned places look like. So they've done great research with that. Let's check out this, shall we?
The pharmacist. Maybe he's got something on him.
Okay, so there's a combination there. Please read, the pharmacist went crazy and attacked me. I hit him pretty hard, he's unconscious. I locked him in the American Princess store next door. Please get him help. Combination 35, 30, 31. I'm gonna forget that, no doubt. Foxborough. Let's check, see if there's anything else around here. I love that you can check drawers and stuff, that's really cool. So like everything isn't just out and about, you do have to sort of do a bit more work than just looking around. So, is this next door? Or... Okay, that's the back, and there's a med
First
kit
aid kit.
in there.
How the fuck do I get inside?
So, I imagine we'll need a key, which will be on the pharmacist. Oh, and good, we can walk over things like this, and the audio changes as well. Brilliant. In some games, you just hit this and have to like walk around it, but I love that you can step over it, and I love that it like the sound changes. Great. Like so much effort. Okay, even there, like running over the snow changes from like walking on concrete to snow. Brilliant. Right, okay, so this is American Princess store, which is absolutely terrifying anyway, but there is a combination.
35 right.
Okay, we don't have to remember
left.
it. Good.
31 right.
It's not like a Resident Evil.
Worked.
That's not a lot anyways. Okay. Right. I'm guessing we can't close that behind us. Yes, the spores will infect you.
If you're gonna jump out at me, go ahead and fucking do it.
Yeah, and these dolls aren't helping, are they? Gross. Like the friggin' Annabelle doll. Just expect them to start moving, but it's not that kind of horror game, so. It's so weird because, like, even though I've played it before and I like remember parts of it, it's still gross and scary. And I guess this is the pharmacist.
Don't come to life. Don't come to life. Nothing. Where is it? Key.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, fuck! God damn it!
Yeah. Love how like vocal.
Key. Pharmacy. Let's do it.
I love how vocal Ellie is as well. Like in some games, you'll like the character would have done something like that and just almost been unfazed by it. But Ellie's like, oh shit, god damn it. What was that note then? Pharmacist's note. Think about me while I'm off. I'll be missing you, but not too much, Laura. Okay, so note. Okay, so we have the key. Let's see if there's anything else useful in here. I doubt there will be. Oh my god. the little chairs are like put makeup on the dolls or whatever. God, this is like freaking Build-A-Bear stuff, isn't it? Push chairs and all sorts. Okay, so doesn't look like there's anything else of any real.
Shit.
Oh god. Oh shit, yeah. So if we press that, we can focus our hearing to find where that's coming from. Is that a clicker? We gotta walk real slow to not make any noise, because the clickers can't see, but they can hear very well. So we have to make sure we don't tread on a glass or anything on the road and not make any noise. I hate the clickers so much. I mean, we try kill it, or and I dropped some alcohol. It's so gross. Okay, so the clicker has gone down. Feel a little safer. Right, so back in here. And we should now be able to open this.
Yes.
Medkit, which will be empty. Sorry. No help today.
Oh. A military helicopter.
Well, there's a
That's gotta have something.
military ambulance.
Hang in there, Joel.
Helicopter. Let's go have a look in it. Nothing in there. Some gunpowder or whatever that was. Some bandages, all useful. Nothing in there. An old computer. Okay. So let's jump through here, shall we? Okay. Don't need that torch on now. Oh, we're at the other side of the pharmacy. Can't open that. We'll have a quick look in Pixatech, which sounds like a photography shop. Yeah, it's some form of like photo printing place. And they've got like some cameras and everything. Which, good detail on those. Nice. Okay, nothing useful. I think Ellie can get through here, maybe? That was a bad idea. And it's like, I know some people like say stuff like that's really like unrealistic or whatever, but like I've been in a lot of abandoned buildings and it is so weird how like something that's uninterrupted for a long time, such as that, and then like one touch, one footstep, one nothing can like
Too high of a drop.
you know, have something cave in or break or fall down in the blink of an eye.
Not this way.
Yeah. So we can't jump down. Maybe we can. Again, I love the narrative from Ellie, who's informing us what we can and can't do. Here we go. Hopefully get through here without. Yeah, nice. Okay. Anything useful here? Half scissors, some bandages. I mean, the sensible thing to do would be to like search these bags and stuff, but I love how Ellie's ponytail moves as well, like with her head. So looks like we have to go up here, and okay, we don't need to go that way. Okay. Into the nail salon again. Lots of nail varnish all on the wall here, but it's so weird because Ellie says later on in the game that she's never had to worry about things like that because she was literally born into it.
Yeesh.
Okay. What have we got?
No sutures.
Okay. It's
Well,
useful.
at least I can use this.
Okay, so medkit, we need to use that on ourselves because our own health is only at half. Good, there we go. And we can see how long this has been because the helicopter driver, who's called Larry, died so long ago that he is now just a skeleton. So, got a note from the salon. Chief Warrant Officer Larry Caulfield died bravely this afternoon. We were flying back to the QZ, which is quarantine zone. when our patient turned. It must have been spores because none of us saw the bite. The patient broke through the restraints and fell upon our pilot, W.O. Sean Brendan. Even with the helicopter spinning out of control, Officer Caulfield fought the infected patient, saving our lives. We crashed into rural Colorado Mall. Private Eugene Ellis, Officer Caulfield, and I were the only survivors. In subduing the infected, Officer Caulfield was bitten on the neck. He immediately showed us the bite and accepted his fate. I executed the infection protocol before Officer Caulfield could turn into an infected. May he rest in peace. Captain Regan Francis, 4th Infantry Division, Denver, QZ. And it's like, stuff like that's just like really sad to read. That, especially with what's going on right now, is in these times in the game, that bite, like in The Walking Dead, we've seen a bite is the end, and you're generally literally executed shortly after, because there's nothing that can be done. Okay, so great attention to detail over here as well on this board, like, love all the attention to detail just with the writing, things like that. Right, so we have to make it over to the helicopter from what I remember, and I love that we can see through the glass as well. That's a nice touch. A lot of games will just frost it out so you can't see through it. Right, so we're a little closer. And we can't get here, but we can jump over here if I remember rightly.
Here we go.
Hurry! Up here! Oh, man. That was close, huh? You're kind of fast there. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Well, come on. Up we go.
Okay.
So, how did you find them?
The fireflies?
Yeah.
Remember that firefly you bit and stole his gun?
Yeah, I remember him.
That's Trevor. I saw him walking down the street, so I tailed his ass. I followed him into this alley, and all these fireflies ambushed me. They took me right to their hideout, to Marlene.
Were you scared?
Terrified. I thought this time she would actually shoot me. But instead, she just says, "What took you so long?" She was expecting me.
And she just made you a firefly?
Something like that. That whole almost killing me thing was a test. She wanted to know I was committed.
Oh.
I mean, the surround sound in this game is brilliant. Like, as I'm sort of passing back into with Riley, I can literally hear a voice in this ear, and then as I turn around, I can hear it over here. It's a really nice touch, and I'm sure that's not just down to my headphones. Like, they would have had to put in some work for that old laptop, which is now useless. You can see outside as well, which is a nice touch. Usually you just maybe frost that out. Some posters here of Marlene. She's wanted.
Speak of the devil.
She asked about you.
Really?
She says you remind her of your mom.
Well, she'd know more than me.
That's a big TV. Some like CDs and that under there. Okay, so let's have a quick look this way. That is an ugly ass shower curtain, right? The mirror. This is, in my opinion, a bit on the lazy side. It's one of the things I look for in games like this. Is whenever you come across a mirror it's either reflective and you can see the character, or it's frosted out and you can't see shit. And in this case, it's just frosted out, and that is a shame, even though it's broken. That is a shame because it's such a beautiful game, and for me, it would have, like, it's just a little attention to details, things like, even in a torch, you know, when you go close to things at hot spots, when you move further away, the light beam widens. It's just one of those things that would make it a little bit more perfect for me. But I'm not complaining. I am complaining, but it's fine. Soon as the effort they've gone to with, like,
we're making good time.
The water, how our skin and hair is wet, the noise of the footsteps. Okay.
Who are you
Like I
hanging out
said,
with these days?
I don't know. No one really.
What about Tino and the rest of the guys? How are they doing?
Riley, those are your friends.
But you talk to them.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, nothing around here. Some nice posters that have survived the weather quite well. Can't go in those drawers. Hop over here. Plants are dead. Okay. I love this little, like, graffiti that you see everywhere that's, you know, Robert was here. That's interesting. Ellie and Riley were here. Tino was here. Very cool. Love these little attention to details. It's like you don't notice them first time round either. You should just sort of absorb in the game. It's not till you play it again that you sort of can take in a bit more detail. Here's the Fireflies logo.
Have you found the light yet?
Oh, har har.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your people. So what? You buy into this whole thing now?
All I know is that I'm not a soldier.
Probably one of the most, like, iconic slogans and logos in modern video games. Okay, into the laundry room. Some more posters, washing machines, some more.
30 days, my ass. People are getting infected all the time. They just do a good job of hiding it.
You've run into more infected?
As part of my initiation, they actually made me kill this. You know, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Some more graffiti here saying, "Don't be a sheep, wake up," and Fedra sucks. Nice. Okay, Riley's up the stairs, so let's just have a quick look down here. Remember who we were. Couple of bits down here, nothing useful. Okay. The buildings that are like coming down on each other, that's just like terrifying.
Oh shit, hide!
Man, sorry. I'm a bit jumpy lately. Careful, it's wet.
Hey, so maybe I should join the Fireflies.
Ellie, that was the first thing I asked Marlene. She wants you safe at that stupid school. I'm not even supposed to come see you.
Why does she care?
She's worried I'll get you into trouble.
Whatever. I can get into trouble just fine on my own.
Oh, I know.
See if there's anything around here. It's like this one thing this like past few months has taught me is how quickly the world can go to shit when some form of outbreak of any kind happens, because we can always count on human greed to bring everyone else down. Okay.
Hey, remember the first time I brought you here?
What are we doing here, Riley?
I have a surprise for you.
What? Is it a dinosaur?
Maybe.
I'll be your friend again if it's a dinosaur.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, so this is in Boston. Okay. It's quite linear, this part.
You know, I got them back.
Our water guns? Bullshit. You telling me Corporal Dickhead gave them back to you?
Of course not. I had to sneak into his office. Riley, I had them in my hands.
But your ass got caught.
But my ass got caught.
What'd he do to you?
Scrubbing duty for 2 weeks. Bathrooms.
Oh, Ellie.
Hey, can I do that?
I keep telling you to give up on them.
Oh, yes.
They're never coming back.
They will be mine again.
Okay, I don't think this was the same mall Ellie's in now.
I can't believe Winston's gone.
And
You heard?
Fedra is
Yeah.
the
Do you know how it happened?
military thing.
They said he just fell off his horse. Heart attack or something.
Man. Well, how many people get to die of natural causes in this world?
None that I know of.
Exactly. So, let's see what he left us.
Really?
So this was where one of their friends lived?
What? Is this Winston? Man, guy used to be handsome.
Bingo. Want some?
Sure. We'll be
Sure.
reckless.
Watch out, that's not beer.
Please. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, here. It's disgusting.
Told you. Cheers, Winston. Ooh. That's strong.
I can't imagine how bad
Wow.
like 15-year-old booze would be. So,
What happened to Princess?
I assumed after Winston died, they took her. Poor horse. She's probably out there terrified.
Man.
okay, where are we going? Come. It was quite interesting as well because are we good? It was quite interesting as well because during my play through The Last of Us, they didn't sort of reveal about Ellie's sexuality. I don't think it wasn't until this one that they fully sort of spell it out for us basically.
Ellie, help me lift this.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Hey, it always feels like we're gonna get crushed.
It's fine. I'll go first.
After you.
You know what? How about we find another way?
Yeah. Sounds good.